everyone, it's Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and I have been getting a lot of questions lately asking for ideas on what is a good pre-cruise hotel to stay at. So I decided to maybe go through all the different ports, not today, but go through all of them and just give some ideas of maybe some of my top choices of hotels in that area. So I was going to put all the Florida ones together today, but that was just, there's too many ports in Florida. So I'm going to start today with the Port of Miami and some hotels that are just for convenience reasons, and some that are close to the port. So I'm going to go through about, I think, 8 today that are just some of my top picks, I guess, of places to stay when you are sailing out of the Port of Miami. And if you happen to be cruising in the near future and would like some suggestions on some other ports, please leave it in the comments below. Shoot me an email, and I will try to get to that one in the next couple of weeks and give you some options that you can research. All right. So with the Port of Miami, there's a few options here. You can stay, some people want to stay right by the port, be right there, when the cruise ship comes in the morning. There's a few other areas that people like to stay kind of in between the port and the airport. Some people fly in and want to stay by the airport because sometimes it's a little less expensive, not always, but sometimes, and then make the trip down to the port the next morning. So I'm going to give you a few different options in all those different areas for you to choose from. Okay, some of these hotels I have stayed at before, and some I know some people that have stayed at them and have given them good reviews. So these are all, you really can't go wrong with any of these. It's just kind of a personal choice of what you're looking for. Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple of different hotels that are right there at the port. And this is one of my favorites. It's actually one of the most popular hotels by the port. It books up very early. And so if you are wanting to stay by the port, and you need to book this fairly early or it will be sold out. Anyways, it is the Holiday Inn at the Port of Miami downtown there. It is an HIG brand hotel. It's right across the street from the Bayside Marketplace. There's all kinds of things over there at the Bayside Marketplace. There's lots of restaurants, bars, things to do the night before, some shopping. So there's plenty of things around there to do. There's also a Walgreens and a CVS within walking distance if you need to pick up. I believe they do sell wine. They did back when we went there. But so you can pick up your bottles of wine if you need some sunscreen, whatever little things you've forgotten. So there's a couple options there within walking distance. Now, they do have a restaurant on site. It's called Marina's Bar and Grill, and it is open from 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. at this time. They offer breakfast for a fee. It's not included, but it's for a fee, along with, the other meals. Now, also children, up to 4 children, 11 and under, will eat free in the restaurant on site there as well, with an adult, of course. They have a little fitness center. They have an outdoor pool. They have self-service laundry if you need to throw something in the wash maybe before your cruise. Let's see, they have same-day dry cleaning service. They have free Wi-Fi for HIG members. And now that's easy enough to do. It's not a big process to become a member, just like with any of the hotels, the Hilton or Marriott. All it is you just fill something out online, put your information in, and you're a member. It doesn't cost anything. So, you'll want to do that before you book it, and then you'll have your free Wi-Fi. So let's see what else. Also, if you happen to come in early and you cannot check in early, then they will hold your bags there if you want to go walk across the street, look around, or do some things and come back and check in when it's time to check in. They have an ATM machine on site. They have fridge rentals. They do not have fridges in all the rooms, but they do rent them. There's a conference room there, some other things. They do have parking there available, but it's valet parking only, and it is $32 a night. A little steep, but they do offer that. But it seems like a lot of people kind of fly in to that port because when we've stayed there or even driven by there, the parking lot doesn't seem that full. So I don't know. Anyways, it gets great reviews. You know, I do all of, by the way, I do all of my hotel research reviews on TripAdvisor. I'm all about TripAdvisor. That is my go-to place for reviews on hotels, excursions, anything. You get the best, you get pictures from the hotel. You also get traveler pictures as well. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. You're going to get some of the real pictures, maybe even more than you want to see. So, with that being said, we stayed there back in, gosh, it's been a while, 2007 or 2008. And we really enjoyed it. It was a little dated then, but it was clean. And we just had, it was just an awesome stay. Our room happened to look out towards the port, and we could see the cruise ship when it pulled in the morning, and we had an awesome view. So if that's something you want, you can probably request that. So, you know, that just kind of just makes it more exciting, you know, in the morning. And also it was renovated in 2012. So it hasn't been, you know, it's been renovated in the last few years. So I would highly suggest the Holiday Inn, and it's just kind of a mid-range hotel, price-wise. It's probably going to cost a little more than what it may be worth if you stayed in that hotel somewhere else, just because it's right there by the port. So you got to keep that in mind, that the prices by the port are going to be a little more costly because they are right there. You will still need, it is, even though it is right across the street, you will still have to take transportation to the port. It is not really walking distance because the route you have to take over there, over the bridge there. So you'll have to have a taxi or something take you over there. They do not, as far as I know, they do not offer an port shuttle at the hotel unless things have changed. But I did not see that when I did a little research, a little more updated research, and I did not see where they offered that. But it's very inexpensive just to take a cab from there across the street. It's basically across the street. So there you go. And I am going to, after each little review here of each hotel, I'm going to give you a little slideshow of some pics so you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. So there you go. That was the Holiday Inn, the Port of Miami, downtown. Number one, I would say on my list if you want to stay by the port. Okay, next I have, this is another very popular hotel right there at the port. It is just so pretty close, just down the street. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Not very far from the Holiday Inn. And it is more of an upscale hotel, but a lot of people seem to stay here. It's very popular. Okay, it's called the InterContinental Miami, and it is another HIG brand hotel. And it is right across again from across the street from the Bayside Marketplace. So you have all the amenities of dinner, just things like that over there. And also, if either of these hotels you don't want to have breakfast there, there are places across the street where you can go grab coffee and a muffin or just something like that if you want the morning of, you know, embarkation day. You want to grab something before going to the ship. Okay, back to the hotel. Anyways, let's see. There are several restaurants on site, including the Starbucks. There are 3 levels, I guess, at this hotel. I had to look a little information up on this one because I have never stayed there. But there is a luxury, there's 3 levels, a luxury guest level, which has a coffee maker, a safe, a minibar included. Then there's the club level, which gives you access to their lounge, complimentary breakfast, okay, you get breakfast with that, and evening refreshments. Now, it did not specify what those are. A lot of hotels, when they say refreshments, they mean cocktails. So if that's the case, it might be worth the upscale price if you drink a few cocktails there. Anyways, and then also there's the suite level, which includes Wi-Fi, spa access, and club lounge access. Now, if you're going to stay a few days before, you know, maybe that you might need some of that stuff, but a lot of times just staying pre-cruise for the night, I don't I don't find that stuff necessary, but hey, some people do. But the reason I added this hotel in is because it is very popular, and I don't I don't it's I probably wouldn't stay there, but since it is so popular, I figure it is a good one to kind of tell you guys about. Anyways, so you can also get some of the amenities I'm going to read to you here for an extra $15 service fee. So I guess if you just book into the hotel basically, but you don't upgrade to these other levels, you can pay $15 and get high-speed internet, pampering by the rooftop pool, and I don't know what that means, but you'll get some pampering, I guess. 24-hour fitness center, access to the spa. They have saunas, they have the steam rooms and relaxation rooms. Complimentary, oh, get this, they give you complimentary fitness shorts, shirts, socks, and shoes to wear, I guess, if you want to work out in the fitness area. Wow, that is very interesting. That's crazy. Okay, 2 bottles of water daily, free printing, you know, in their business center if you need anything printed out, Keurig coffee, tea in the room, luggage storage, and access to their tech lounge. Anyways, that's what you get here at the InterContinental Miami. So if you want a more upscale hotel, especially by the port, this is the place to be. Next, I'm going to give you a couple hotels that are in another very popular area. It's not right at the port, but it is very close to the port. And it is kind of like the downtown Brickell area is what it's called, basically. Anyways, so the first one on my list is going to be the Courtyard by Marriott. And it's the Miami downtown Brickell area is what it's called. So it's a really nice mid-range hotel. It is just a very short taxi ride to the port. It is very close to the, you can get to the Bayside Marketplace as well if you'd like. I've heard some people say they've walked. I think it's a little far. You may need to take a cab there. There is also a Walgreens close by for any of your little essentials you may need pre-cruise. Let's see. It offers free Wi-Fi. It has a fitness center, a rooftop pool, and there is a restaurant on site called the Bistro. And it is open for breakfast and dinner, and they offer a full breakfast and a continental breakfast. The full breakfast at this time is $12, and the continental breakfast is $6. And those are prices at this time, so they're subject to change. But I just wanted to give you kind of an idea of cost. Like there are also several other restaurants and things within walking distance there. So that is a nice little area to stay, very close to the port. And it's just a good location. It is probably, it's about 15 minutes from the airport, probably about 8 to 9 miles from the airport. And then it is about 5 miles to the port, but it will probably take you about 15 minutes to get to the port as well, just because of the way you have to go, the roads and things. It takes about 15 minutes to get there, but it's pretty close. So that is one of my other recommendations for kind of close to the port, but not right at the port. Okay, another one in the downtown Brickell area, and this is actually probably one of my favorite in this area, is the Hampton Inn Miami Brickell downtown. It's a very, very popular hotel, and this one books up really quickly as well. So you may want to book this one quite a ways in advance if you want to stay here. It's a great location. It's in that downtown Brickell area as well. There is, like I just told you with the Courtyard, there are many things within walking distance. There's a Walgreens and restaurants, everything you'll need is there. And the hotel is it's a great little hotel. It they offer the usual hot breakfast, which is included. You know, Hampton Inn has a pretty decent included breakfast, which is really nice. They also offer something called on the run breakfast bags, which is kind of nice if you just want to get out and go, and it's early and you need to just want to take it with you. So that's a good option as well. They have a 24-hour business center, fitness center. They also offer several movie channels, which a lot of hotels don't, or that you have to pay extra for. They have HBO. They also have ESPN. And something that a lot of the Hampton Inns have, not all of them probably, but a lot of them have, is they have like the football package and just a lot of sports related stuff. So if you're a real sports fan and you have something that you're going to be wanting to watch on TV, check out a Hampton Inn, any Hampton Inn, before you check out other hotels, because you may be very happy. When we were on our last cruise, we found that the Hampton Inn we stayed at had the football package, and my husband was ecstatic that he could watch his games after we got off the cruise ship. So anyways, that is one nice thing they have for the sports lovers, the ESPN, and some of them have the football package and some other sports channels. So, okay, they also have self-service laundry, free Wi-Fi, the in-room coffee makers, and the suites have microwaves and fridges, little mini fridges and wet bars. They have complimentary newspapers. They have an outdoor area with a large TV screen where you can watch your shows outside, the pool out there. They have a little bar. You can have your drinks brought to you from the rooftop pool. And they also have cabanas, nice cabanas out there. It's really, really nice. When you can order your cocktails poolside with you in your cabana. So anyways, so that's nice. They have self-service parking for a fee. They also have fresh fruit, coffee, tea, and hot chocolate in the lobby at like 24 hours a day. So that's nice. Most Hampton Inns have coffee and tea in the lobby with some kind of snack, fruit or cookies or something anyways, most of the time. That's just a Hampton Inn thing. Let's see. Oh, and one really cool thing I noticed, and I'm going to have to check this out or call them and ask about this because I am really curious, is I noticed that on their website, it said they offer antibacterial telephones in the rooms. Now, I have no idea what that means or what that is, but I'm really curious and I'm going to find out. So, anyways, and my favorite TripAdvisor gave this hotel a 2 out of 128 hotels in their ratings. And it's just, this would probably be one of my top choices in Miami to stay for sure. The Hampton Inn, Miami, Brickell, downtown. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a couple hotels that are close to the airport. So for some of anyone who wants to stay close to the airport, here's a couple options for you. They're both kind of mid-range hotels as far as price goes and amenities. So let's see. First one is Courtyard by Marriott. It is right there at the airport. They offer a complimentary shuttle, airport shuttle, free Wi-Fi, mini fridge, fitness center, outdoor pool, and business center. They have an on-site restaurant called Champion Sports Bar. They also have another restaurant called Cane Fire Grill. Both of them are open for all 3 meals. Let's see, the breakfast is an extra charge, and they also have a Starbucks on site for all those coffee lovers that need their Starbucks. And the Starbucks is open for breakfast and lunch. So there you go. That's one option for anyone that uses Marriott rewards. They want to rack up their Marriott points. There is a Marriott by the airport. Okay, my next choice of hotels by the airport is, we actually stayed here as a post-cruise stay on our cruise last March, and it is the Hilton Miami Airport Blue Lagoon location. It is a great it is a great airport location, and you can kind of sit outside by the pool, and at the same time you have planes kind of going by, and there's also like a little lake, I guess a lake, a lagoon. It's a lagoon, not a lake. A lagoon there, and the planes kind of fly right over that, and it's an awesome view. You know, you do get the noise from the planes a little bit when you're outside, but when you're inside you don't hear it. And actually I didn't mind it. It was really cool just sitting there, you know, just relaxing by the lagoon there and watching the planes go by. It was really cool. Anyways, so that's another option, and they offer a free airport shuttle, free Wi-Fi, business center. They have a gift shop inside too, so they have some, you know, if you need any little amenities like sunscreen, snacks, you know, any of those little things the gift shop sells, they have them. Let's see, they have dry cleaning on site. They have parking. They have self-service and valet. They have an ATM on site, ATM machine. A fitness center. They have a beautiful pool with a whole outdoor bar area. They have a table tennis, so that's fun. They have a basketball little area and a walking track. So they have like a little path you can walk through too around the lagoon there. It's really cool. It's just beautiful. So they have an on-site restaurant and bar, and which I can say was excellent because we ate our dinner there. There is an extra charge for that. They do offer room service. Let's see, what else? I also did a full review on this hotel on my blog at SharonAtSea.com, like a full written review. So you can always check that out as well. And there you go. There is, as far as location, to get to, if you need to walk to a little store or anything like that, you would, you kind of have to walk down a little like side street that kind of takes you to this hotel because it's a little secluded. So you kind of have to walk out through all of that to get out to the main street to go to somewhere else. It is doable. I would walk it, but I would say you might have to walk a good half a mile to maybe get out to where there was maybe a store or, you know, someplace to eat and things like that. So, but you know, they do have the shuttle there, and if the shuttle is not, it is an airport shuttle, but if the shuttle driver is not busy at the time, they will run you somewhere too. So you can always ask for that. That is complimentary if they're not busy running people back and forth from the airport. And but like I said, the restaurant there was excellent. It was very reasonably priced for a hotel, I would say. And there you go. They also had a little Starbucks in there, coffee too, coffee bar, that you could have coffee in the morning if you wanted to get the coffee that you pay for, the good stuff. Anyways, so with that being said, and check out my full review on that one at SharonAtSea.com for more details. So there you go, the Hilton Miami Airport Blue Lagoon. Right on the water. Okay, so now we are going to talk about two more hotels in another area that's um, a little bit popular area to stay. It is the Miami Springs area, and that is very close to the airport as well. It's just not right at the airport. Miami Springs is probably about 3 to 4 miles from the airport. It takes probably about 10 minutes to get there, and then it is about 25 minutes to the port. So one of my favorites there to stay, and we've stayed there before, is the Embassy Suites. It's a mid-range kind of hotel. It offers complimentary 24-hour shuttle to and from the airport, Wi-Fi, complimentary Wi-Fi for Hilton Honors members. So like I said, just get online. If you're not a Hilton Honors member, you can get online and just sign up and you will be a Hilton Honors member. And then you can also get little discounts on the rates when you book the hotel as well. You save a couple dollars, if you're an Honors member. Okay, it also offers, what else? Outdoor. They have an outdoor pool and a whirlpool. Complimentary evening reception is really cool at Embassy Suites. That's where they have a few little snacks out and drinks, alcoholic drinks. So all those are included, and that's just during, it's usually like 5 to 7, 5:30 to 7:30, something like that range is what most of them have it. The time frame that they do the evening reception. So that's a nice perk. They also offer a made-to-order breakfast and like a buffet area too out there is included. So you get they have an awesome breakfast. It's really good. It's one of the best hotel breakfasts I've had. I like the Embassy Suites. It's great. Okay, they also have an on-site restaurant called Grill 305, and you can also have in-suite dining, which, room service. They're open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and also the room service serves you from those times as well. They have a self-parking for $19 a day and a valet parking for $25 a day. So they do offer parking as well. They also have a cruise and stay package with port transfers. So that's something that you would need to call the hotel or look online and check out to see what their package is and what the rates are at that time, because they will change. And also those prices that I told you about the parking, may change. These are just current prices I'm telling you now to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. So anyways, Embassy Suites, always a great choice anywhere you go. Embassy Suites are, and this is one in Miami Springs. Now I will say there is nothing close by within walking distance around there. That is the one disadvantage to these hotels in Miami Springs area there. But you can, when we stayed there last time, we actually took a taxi to the port the next morning, and we had the taxi driver just stop at the store for us really quick. We ran and grabbed our bottles of wine, hopped back in the taxi, and went on to the port. So it really didn't cost more than a couple dollars more to stop there for the time on the taxi. So with that, there you go. Another great option, Embassy Suites. All right, and I'm going to tell you about one more hotel in the Miami Springs area, and this is the Comfort Suites Miami Airport North is how it kind of tells you the location because there's other Comfort Suites around. Anyways, it is a Choice brand hotel. It is another one, in that area. It is a less expensive one, so if you're looking for something a little more budget friendly, this would be a great option. It's very clean. It has all the basics you need. It's great for a pre-cruise option. They offer airport transportation, the free shuttle, free Wi-Fi. They have a hot breakfast included. They have an outdoor heated pool, fitness center, small business area with a computer, fax and printing services available. They have a guest laundry, the sundry shop, where you can get some of your snacks and things. They do have a little small bar and lounge area in there, and they also offer some room service. So they do have some food there too on site. And And I believe that's probably because there isn't a lot of things around in that area. So most of the hotels probably do have some kind of restaurant in them or something where they offer that. And another thing I didn't tell you about the last one, and I'm sure you could do it at this one as well because they're in the same area, is you can order takeout and have it delivered too. Actually, when we were there at the other hotel, the Embassy Suites, we had ordered, our son didn't like anything really they had to eat at the restaurant there. So we ordered a Domino's takeout pizza and had it delivered for him. So, you know, there's options. There's always options. Anyways, so back to the Comfort Inn or Comfort Suites, Miami. That's a great budget-friendly location with all the amenities you need pre-cruise. And that's all I have for you. So I will be back. I'm going to try to do one of these weekly with other hotels. I'm going to try to do all the Florida hotels first. So I will probably do either Orlando or Fort Lauderdale next. And then maybe move on to some other ports in other states. So like I said, if there's any port you're interested in, you'd like some ideas of where to stay, a little information about the hotels, shoot me an email, leave it in the comments below, and that way I can get to that location, that port, hotels at that port, maybe sooner than some of the others. So you'll have the information. So with that being said, until next time, happy cruising.